Hello, this is Tracy from Simply Into My Nails. Today I'm going to be soaking off my existing manicure, which is True Gel Desert Rose. I've had this manicure on for about 5 days, I think it is, or 6 days since the beginning of the week. It's a great colour, but I've got a few breaks that I need to repair, and also I just want to put a different colour on now, so I'm going to show you how I do my normal soak-offs. For my soak-offs I use CND Nourishing Remover. I have that dispensed in a pump bottle which has a little splodge of nail varnish on the top, so I know which product I'm using, because my acetone and my alcohol are all in exactly the same pots. So my acetone has nothing on the top, my alcohol has a black piece of tape on the top, and my CND Nourishing Remover has a splotch of nail polish on the top, so I know which product I'm going to be applying to my nails. Anyway, for this process for my soak-offs, I will be using predominantly the CND Remover, but I may top that up with a little bit of acetone as well to make this go further. So, the process I usually follow is to use these CND remover wraps. So each one of the wraps comes with a little pad and a little sticky tab as well, which wraps around the nail. So I'll show you how I do that and then on one finger, and then I will fast forward through for the other fingers. So I get my Nourishing Remover and my acetone. I take 1 pump or 2 pumps of the acetone just to wet the pad, because it's quite a dry pad, and I can find that I can use 5 or 6 pumps of this CND remover just to wet this. So I take 2 pumps of the acetone and about 4 pumps of the CND remover. Then I place my nail in the pad, wrap the pad over my nail, holding it in place with the other nail, and then whilst I'm wrapping it, I make sure that I do that really tightly, and then start to unpeel the sticky tab, which leaves me with these little tabs which I keep. So I'll show you with another finger. So 2 pumps or 3 pumps of the acetone and about 4 pumps of the Nourishing Remover. These are quite fiddly to use, but I find that they work really well, so that's why I've got them. Plus I've got a bag of about 250 of them, so yeah, they work alright for me. So okay, I will forward through the rest of the process for this. So this is my hand once it's been covered with the CND wraps. I keep these little tabs here because they have a shiny side on them, which is excellent for creating nail art decals. So I make the decals on this shiny side and then peel them off and then stick them onto my nails. So I keep all of my tabs in a little box for use at a later date. So once all of my fingers have been covered with a remover wrap and the Nourishing Remover, I put my hand into a plastic bag. I just use a freezer bag. It's easiest, it keeps the heat in and it keeps the moisture in as well. And then I grab my hot water bottle and towel and then pop my hand into the pocket if you can see that properly. Let me zoom out a bit. So I pop my hand into the pocket of the towel just to keep it warm. I'll keep my hand like in this for about 15 minutes. I usually get my phone and set my timer. Okay, so I'm back again now. It's 10 minutes have passed. Actually, it's less than 10 minutes. It's about 7 minutes have passed. And I felt the telltale popping sensation that I get when my gel releases from the nail plate. So I think that this True Gel has actually soaked off super fast. So I'm just going to check them now. So I'm just going to remove my hand from the hot water bottle and towel, and then just take off the plastic bag. Grab a piece of kitchen towel, kitchen paper, and an orange stick. I always put the bits of soaked off gel onto paper towel because it's easiest to clean up. So as you can see, that's after 7 minutes, and the gel has just completely lifted off of the nail plate. There's a little bit along the centre of the nail, but I'm not scraping my nails at all. I don't do that. I'm just slowly enticing it off, and it wasn't coming off completely, so I will just pop that that remover wrap back onto the nail and then move on to the next one, which is also just released from the nail plate. That True Gel was just soaked off brilliantly. I don't often wear True Gel, I only have a few True Gel colours, so I'm really impressed with that. But that has come off perfectly. There you go. So I'll move on to the next one. You can see that's just lifting off, just like that. It's come off in one piece. Brilliant. Those are the best kind of soak offs to have. Totally non-damaging to your nails. Excellent. There's still a little bit of residue left on there, so I will stick my finger back into that and move on to the next, which has come off in one piece again. Really impressed with that. Really impressed. There's a tiny little bit left on my nail plate. So I'll move on to the little nail, which has done exactly the same thing. It's come off in one piece. So I think that's pretty good going actually. Out of 5 nails, I've got 3 that have come off in one piece. Brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the thumb that's been soaking for a little bit longer, and now that final piece has come off. There you go. And that nail. There you go. So that is my hand, how it looks directly after soaking off. No damage. I'm not sure how well you can see this because the light is completely streaming through the window. It's a really glorious day today. So anyway, now what I do to try and be economical is I reuse these remover wraps. I just unravel them. So now all of these have been unravelled, I will then go back to my C&D remover and my acetone. I just do the same again, doubling up with acetone and the remover, the C&D Nourishing remover, and I rewrap my nails. Now you probably have noticed that I do not buff the surface layer of the polish, the gel polish. I very rarely do that. I'm not a keen fan of buffing my nails anyway, so I tend not to bother. If I'm wearing OPI or something that takes a long time to soak off, then I may buff them if they don't come off within the first sort of 20 minutes. But I'll very rarely start off the soak off process by buffing. I think I'm probably just being lazy. So there is my hand, again covered with the remover wraps. I'm just going to move this out of the way so all of the bits don't go everywhere. Just put my hot water bottle again, my bag, pop my hand back underneath the towel, and I'll be back again in 15 minutes. Hi, so I've now finished doing the soak off process and just put some coconut oil on my fingers just to sort of nourish them a little bit on my nails and massaged it in. So the next process I'm going to do is go through and remove my cuticles and also give myself a nourishing sort of moisturising hand mask treatment. Which I learned at my manicure and spa manicure class that I went to at the beginning of May. So I will be practicing that on myself. So I will come back with another video to show how I did that. Thanks for watching.